Detroit, Michigan, and they say you're going to lose your mind in Detroit Rock City. Welcome to EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Red Wings get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Cutting to the front of the net. Quick shot. Scores! Oh, what a finish. Too sweet.
Well, the reaction on the bench, it says it all, James. I mean, this is their fearless leader who provides a ton of energy to this group. The timeliness of the goal, the energy that he brings encapsulates what he means to this team. Oh, he's such a leader, James. I mean, it's an infectious energy when he scores, and the entire team is looking to him. The bench absolutely explodes. Now, all of a sudden, the momentum is in their favor, all started by their fearless leader.
The Red Wings didn't wait long to open this one up, did they here, Cheryl?
Not at all. I mean, that's how you take any life out of your opponent. Send a very clear message right from the onset of the game that we are going to dictate play, scoring in the opening minute. Unbelievable.
Stops the rocket of a shot. A reminder, the team store always accessible to you online, 24/7, 365 online. But don't forget, you can also visit their location in person at the arena, open 7 days a week. Check it out, some very cool stuff to get your hands on these days. Detroit's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. His reflexes on display tonight. Schultz takes the puck. And he slides it quickly to Zetterlund. Takes the return feed. Puts it on net. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. Slides the puck over to Howe.
Mason's made an incredible save right there, and it's kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentage. His team's in the win column. Can't do much more than give your team a chance.
Here they come on the attack down the right side. Here's a blast, and that doesn't reach the net. Takes that pass back at the point. Trapper save, didn't get all of it, but still enough. Quick pass over to Eklund. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Shanahan's lugging the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Allen. And he blocks that one. Handles the pass. Lets it go. Beautiful glove stop on that one.
Howe's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Breakaway! Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl. Scores! Looky, he continues to light the lamp.
Well, that's 25 goals, James, and it ain't easy to score in this league, but he has found the back of the net in different ways that many times. A real great job by the net front player here, looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are, and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to outbattle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Red Wings have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Sharks win the faceoff at center. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Quick feed to Doan. Takes a shot. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they've got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Red Wings are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Jones won the draw at center. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And a stick breaks that up. The Red Wings ready to go on the attack. Unleashes a cannon! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Red Wings have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Snagged with the glove by Allen. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Doan's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Rips it! What a glove save by Allen! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Red Wings now lead by 3. San Jose's got a hold of the puck. The Sharks have it now. San Jose's in on the offensive attack now.
Detroit's been in complete control of this game right from puck drop. Their urgency, the way they've attacked the lanes, everything in this game has been dominant.
The Red Wings win the faceoff. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. He got thunderstruck. Ferraro's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. San Jose's got it along the wall. The Sharks play it along the boards. Fires it on net. Denies him.
Mason's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. San Jose's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot! Oh, and it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Nice zone entry from the left. Shot! Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Puck scooped up by Hull. Quick pass to Chelios. Denies him on the slapper. Picked up along the boards by Solani. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Puck grab by Hull. The Red Wings have it in the offensive zone. And that banks off a stick. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. The Red Wings wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Eklund's got the puck now in his own end. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Sharks take possession in the defensive end. Here's a backhander! And that's off the glove and will play on! San Jose's got a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Zetterlund. Runs him hard into the wall. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Plays the puck up ahead. All alone! Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop!
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
They put the puck into the offensive end. Angles it over to Doan. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
San Jose is behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
Find some space in the corner. San Jose's got possession of the puck. They gain the zone from the left side. And that slides right out to center ice. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Denied by the puck stopper.
Mason's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
The Sharks win it. Here's a short pass to Zetterlund. Back at the point, they set it up. Grabs the puck. Oh, denied on the play! Whoa!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Moves it quickly over to Solani. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Big time hit. Oh, he stepped up there.
Well, finally, someone does something, James. It's like they've been standing around watching the game in quicksand.
And we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah, if you're the one that's underneath and on the ice, you want to take your 5-minute ticket and march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Rips it from the blue line. Allen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Red Wings have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. San Jose's looking to break out of their own end. With some open space at center. Taken by Chelios. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Shot! Too much congestion in front. The Sharks move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, he got walked right into the bench.
This was purposeful. You got to be aware of where you are on the ice, especially when you're near your opponent's bench, and now he is on the other side of it. Man, he's got to pick his head up and get out of there.
Stars, and look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
The Red Wings are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. Look at the score. I mean, from all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of the shots, but there's a big fat zero on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture, definitely seeing everything.
Shanahan's got it into offensive territory. Can't get it to go. Moves inside. Point blank stop by Allen.
Whenever he gets in close quarters, it's almost a gimme, isn't it? Well, not tonight. The goaltender comes up huge.
Well, another sellout here inside the arena tonight. And Cheryl, I got a question for you. You know who likes a winner?
Everybody
Loves
likes
a
a
winner,
winner. I think
yeah.
I had that tagline, no problem. And this entire building loves a winner, and that's why they're here. They've been following their team, who's been doing so many things well, in particular their energy and dictating the pace right from the get-go. You can feel it. It's electric and passionate in here.
Detroit's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Good hit to bump him off the puck. San Jose's moving it up the ice. And they'll dump it in. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Denies him, he got all of it. Here's a shot, and he makes that save as well. Past the midway mark of the frame, Detroit's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. Here's a blast! Gets a piece of it with the trapper! Howe's gliding the puck along the line. Oh, turns it aside once again. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy from the bench, too. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it to Howe. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Scores! And the Red Wings ignite the fans here!
Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net as it changes direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
The Red Wings have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible. And the score is a result.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. Here we go, odd man rush. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. There's a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry and you skate in practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal.
Detroit's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really forechecked. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it. When they get it, they've had the majority of the possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net.
The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Detroit sliding the puck behind the net. Quick feed to Solani. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Feeds it to Zadina. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Howe's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass to Koivu. The Red Wings carry it along the wall. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Koivu's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Centering pass in front. Oh, what a chance, and he fanned on the puck. Moves the puck to the attacking area. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Howe. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Sharks gain control of the puck against the wall. Fires it! Oh, at the buzzer, a big save!
Couture's back on on the ice as he should be. He's the captain leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here by your captain settling everyone down?
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. And they dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas, because it has been a blowout to this point. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Detroit's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Moves it quickly over to Howe. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Denies him in close.
He's the emotional leader of this team, and he typically scores in this type of situation, but the goaltender shuts the door, and that's key, because he's an emotional leader, and you knew if he scored, he was going to generate a ton of energy for his team.
Takes control of the puck. Detroit's looking to break out. Through center. Shot from the point. That's blocked. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit.
Solani's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
The Red Wings have it against the wall. Here's the shot. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post. The Red Wings have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Detroit's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Shoots it. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. And that one's turned away. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender. And on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Moves it to Koivu. Zetterlund's got the puck in his own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Granlund. And he's knocked off the puck there. Chelios works the puck in his own zone. And he takes the dish. Denied by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall. Oh, he saved him! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
They are really pulling on the pressure here. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Gains the zone through center. Back to the point it goes. Lays out with the block. Now can he get up? Oh, with possession along the wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Schneider's got it in the defensive end. Doan's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a chance. And that's punched away with the blocker. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck to Samuelson. Takes the feed.
Yzerman's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
The Sharks are on the attack. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Feeds it over on the attack. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Montreal's the next opponent on this homestand, and I'll tell you what, if you haven't had a chance to get down here for a game live and in action, you are missing out. It is a party, it is fun, and we hope to see you here sooner rather than later. How about next game? The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. The Sharks gain possession in their own end. Here's a shot, and he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. Quick feed to Samuelson. From center, they get into the attacking area. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Detroit's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Yzerman's won the draw there on the attack. Glove save! Oh, quick reflexes on the play. San Jose's got it against the boards. Cutting to the slot. Decides to think about it. Routine save made by Mason. Yzerman's taking it from his own end. Skates across the blue line. Just wide of the net. The Sharks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center along the wing. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Makes the save on the slapper. Ferraro stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Solani. Sends it to the middle. And that chance is blocked. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. All right, well, we got a breather in action. Let's check in with our own Carlin Bay at ringside.
Yzerman's been terrific, using his zone ability to help him generate scoring chances, and he's been rewarded. He's definitely got the edge in this one.
Played big in the moment there. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. San Jose's got it in their own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. They've got numbers here. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And that's turned aside. The Red Wings play it near the point. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. And he turned that one aside. Howe's lugging the puck. Solani's got it now deep inside his own end. Detroit's got the puck. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Solani's hat trick leads the way en route to victory tonight.
Yeah, he got himself in good position, didn't he? He's a pure goal scorer. He didn't disappoint tonight.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at the celebration here, Cheryl.
And you gotta love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.